So my name's Judy Allmon. I'm an Elite Pro 8 with LifeVantage, and this is the company we're here to talk about tonight. If you're a guest on the call tonight, we're so excited to have you. And I want you to relax. You know, no one's here to convince you of anything. You might want to take a few notes, though, because here's what I would tell you. If you're looking at this because you're looking to improve your health and maybe to even age backwards, wouldn't it be smart to look at something that the top scientists and the top people in wellness are looking at right now, that everybody's doing their research on? And if you want to start a side business, something to supplement your income and to save taxes, isn't the smartest bet with a company and the science that Wall Street billionaires have researched and believe in? So, with that, let me give you a little background on myself. I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. That's just where I was born, and this is where I'm living now. I'm a lifelong Cardinals fan and a lifelong St. Louis Blues fan. My husband and I came to this opportunity not quite 10 years ago. He and I had two sons, Carson and Cody. And for most of you, if you have a family, that's your why. That's the thing that, lights up every day. Of course, I will say, within the last 3 years, we have a new number one, and that's the grandson, Augie, and he's going to be joined by a new brother in the very near future. So hang on a minute, sorry. But what keeps you awake at night? For my husband and myself, one of the big questions we had was health. I lost my entire family to cancer, my dad, my mom, and my brother. My husband had cancer, and while he beat it, his dad and his brother and sister, had and died from cancer. So, we knew our odds were not good with cancer or with heart disease. Also, with middle age, things didn't work like they did. And we were also concerned about our kids' health. What kind of a genetic heritage were we giving to our children? From a wealth standpoint, we made great money. We worked really hard, but we really wondered if we were ever going to be able to retire from the several businesses that we were running. We never had enough time for our family. And we knew that for things to change, we had to change. We had to change our perspectives to change our life. And in June of 2010, a good friend called us and shared the ABC video clip with us. Now, this presentation is kind of picking up where that left off. So if you haven't seen it, get back with the person who invited you to hear about this and have them share with you this ABC News clip. When my husband and I watched it, we didn't even finish it. We called our friend and I said, if this is half true, we want that product yesterday. And knowing you, there's a business. And what we saw in this clip, we saw a major news outlet that did a positive news report. Even though they were trying to poke holes, they were literally making a positive story. And within that, we saw for ourselves where we could make two simple daily changes in our health and in our business that would change our lives. And I'm here to tell you they would change your lives as well. The first change is that you can activate yourself. You can activate yourself at the cellular level. And you can do it with our flagship product, Protandim NRF2 Synergizer. This product is reported on with scientific studies, 26 brand-specific peer-reviewed scientific studies at PubMed.gov. It's independently validated by the likes of Ohio State, Louisiana State University, and Harvard. This means that they put in their time and their dime to research not the ingredients, not the technology, but the product. We also have multiple long-term patents, 7 US patents and 5 international, all pointing to the fact that this NRF2 Synergizer reduces oxidative stress an average of 40% in 30 days and 70% over 120 days. So what's oxidative stress? This isn't about stress in your life. This is about the rusting in your cells, and just about everything causes it, from pollution and toxins in the water to microwaves, 5G, Wi-Fi, even good things like exercise. Why should you be concerned? Because it's linked to over 300 different diseases and conditions, everything from life-threatening diseases like cancer and heart disease and diabetes to less less life-threatening, but still problematic things like insomnia. So what I'm proposing to you is that you learn to activate, not supplement. Now you might say, I'm taking antioxidant supplements, I'm taking vitamin C. This is an old school approach. Vitamins are these direct antioxidants, just supplement dietary deficiencies. It's a good tool, but it's just not good enough. Rather, I would propose to you a new branch of science called nutrigenomics. It uses natural nutritional components to flip the switch in our cells. It's more efficient, more effective, more economical, and it's safer. It works with our body to reduce oxidative stress and inflammation, and also to create our own indirect antioxidants like glutathione, catalase, and superoxide dismutase. Now, you may not know about this, but I'm telling you, with the type of science that's being done on this, the type of studies, the type of books being written, like Superhuman by Dave Asprey, who's the author of the Bulletproof Plan, soon everybody's going to know that you can age backwards. Other books are coming online, and yeah, there's a lot of biohacking that is really out there, and some things that are kind of expensive. But what I'm talking to you about tonight is a technology that's very accessible, very affordable, called NRF2 activation, and it really will give you an unfair advantage on how you live your life. One recent study from Washington State showed that this technology is, quote, the most extraordinary preventive and therapeutic breakthrough in the history of medicine. So I'm going to tell you that soon people are not going to ask you what NRF2 activation is. They're going to be asking you how you're getting yours. And the best one is Protandim NRF2. It's unmatched, never duplicated. This study from 2016 from the National Institute on Aging confirmed that Protandim NRF2 extends life. Now, the National Institute of Aging selected 5 products independently. They selected Protandim because of its proven ability to delay the aging process, and specifically for its ability to suppress tumor-promoting oxidative stress and protect the heart from oxidative stress and fibrosis. After a 12-year independent study, they determined that Protandim alone could extend life, and it did it by 7% in mice. About 2 years ago, we added to the Protandim line with Protandim NRF1 Synergizer. This particular product improves cellular performance with energy production. This is with the mitochondria. And what this does is it helps with mitochondrial function and dysfunction, and it helps the cells network better. Last October, we added the Protandim NAD Synergizer. This helps with cell longevity, with cleanup of cellular waste, mental focus and concentration, positive mood and motivation, healthy vascular system, and so forth. Now, why this is so important is because it helps with sirtuin activities. There are 7 sirtuin proteins. As we age, sirtuin activity declines, and with it, these types of cellular activities. So science has been looking for a way to increase sirtuin activity. Until very recently, the only way that they could increase it significantly was with severe caloric restriction, like 400 to 500 calories a day. And then over about a 3-month period, you would increase sirtuin activity by about 94%. Well, I don't know about you, but that's not my idea of a good time. With Protandim NAD, I can increase my sirtuin activity without caloric restriction by 100%, and I can do it in 24 hours. Moreover, these Protandim products, along with all the other products in the LifeVantage line, are certified drug-free by the Banned Substances Control Group, meaning they're safe not only for the most elite of all athletes, but also for everyone. When you stack those 3 products together, the Protandim NRF2, NRF1, and the NAD, not only do you get all their normal benefits, but actually they have a synergistic benefit together to work even more potently to help you with improving your cellular health. Now, this particular Tri-Synergizer costs you just over $4 a day. I mean, come on, guys, very reasonable. That's not even the cost of a latte. You can add to that a probiotic that helps support a healthy microbiome. That would be, a healthy gut. Why is that important? Well, the gut helps with improving immunity. It also helps with mental focus. And while many people already are taking a probiotic, the truth is that most of those don't have good culture survival rate. Our product with this patented BioTrack actually increases the culture survival rate to 60%. So if you don't have that, you're probably getting just a small fraction of that bacteria surviving in your gut. Omega Plus is an omega 3 and 7 blend with an addition of vitamin D. And again, many people may have tried a fish oil, didn't like it because of the fishy taste, but normally that's because it's an old or rancid oil. This particular product, very pure, 100% traceable from boat to bottle, and you can trust it to be the best omega product out there. So let's just say that you wanted to add these products to your health. You can start with just the NRF2. That's going to be about $1.67 a day. You can add the NRF1, and that's going to run you just under $3 a day. You can add to those two the probiotic at just a little over $4 a day, or you could have the Vitality Stack, which is 2 of the Protandim, the probiotic, and the omega for about $5 a day. All of these are going to increase your ability to biohack the aging process. And I would just ask you, what is that kind of superior health and wellness worth to you? For me, it's absolutely priceless. And for me, I'm really serious about my health. So I enjoy all 3 of the Protandim, plus the probio, plus the omega, plus the prebiotic. And this runs less than $8 a day. And to me, that's a huge bargain for the type of, health I have, the type of cellular production I have, and it covers me from head to toe. Now, you can add to that this kind of NRF2 technology for different systems in your body: hair, skin, brain performance, with nootropics, with the Axio drink. You can also use this in the Physique product line, which gives you holistic and smart weight management and muscle building. Talk to the person who invited you and let them know what part of your body that you wanted to activate and protect. Again, I take any unfair advantage I can get to help my health, my wellness, and my vitality. So I know what you're thinking. All of that sounds great, but what about my wealth? Well, that's the other side of the coin here. And like anything that is new, unique, and maybe not quite out in the general public's awareness, this is something that some people have a hard time grasping. I'll just be honest with you. And that might sound like the bad side, but from a business side, that's actually the good news, because that's where the money is made. Innovators and early adopters are always the one that, with their vision, their optimism, and their decisiveness, will capture new ideas, act on them, and make the money. The laggards, the skeptics, they don't make money. They make excuses, and you don't want to be that. So opportunity depends on timing, awareness, and taking action. You also might want to look at what other people in the industry and out in the business world are saying. Our CEO, Darren Jensen, was recently elected to the board of directors of the Direct Selling Association. This is the national trade association that represents our industry. Also, we've had growing profits quarter over quarter, tremendous respect in the industry. The top Wall Street hedge funds, they own over 60 million of our stock. Mutual funds own over 20.8 million of our stock. We are expanding into Europe and Asia. We have 19 international markets right now. Last year, Erin Brockovich, who's a consumer advocate, she joined our board of directors. We celebrated our 10th anniversary. We expanded our flagship product line with the NAD. And in August, we reported our highest annual revenue in company history. I mean, we're just on this steady growth rise. We are continuing to be the front of jersey sponsor for the Salt Lake Real soccer team. And last month, NASDAQ invited us to ring the closing bell on January the 9th. And, you know, this is really exciting. Facebook rang the bell in 2012. YouTube rang the bell in 2015. Amazon rang the bell in 2017. Uber rang the bell in 2019, you know, and here we are in 2020. So this is a company on the rise, and you have the opportunity to participate while it's getting there. As I said, we're in 19 different countries. And this company allows you to use e-commerce to have a global business just from your laptop. The opportunity, well, like I said, timing is the big part of that. And I don't know what you know about network marketing, but it's the fastest growing business trend. It generates more money than any other industry in the world, including oil and gas. We're pre-momentum, which is where you want to be with network marketing. You want to be in before, you know, everybody knows about it, like before the first 150,000 distributors in any given market. Where are we? We have less than 85,000 distributors worldwide, but we're also post-Whitewater, meaning it's after those early years when the company is gaining, you know, its equilibrium. Our products, they're patented. They have universal need from children through adults. They represent billions in global spending. They're independently validated. The money to be made is huge, and I'm going to get into that in a minute, but this is not a linear deal. This is leverage residuals. It gives you a level playing field, meaning I don't care if you're man, woman, old, young, experienced or not, you can be successful with this. 83% of all women that earn six figures or more do it with network marketing. So this is an industry that's perfect for somebody to emphasize as a primary business or even as a secondary or a side business. If you've never done it before, who cares? Some of our most successful people in the company never did network marketing before, but because of our exceptional mentorship and simple system and exemplary corporate leadership, anyone can be successful if they're committed, coachable, and consistent. You can also bet on yourself by buying stock. Our stock trader is LFVN, and as of this week, it was trading at over $15 a share, so it's on the rise. Now, from a business side, what can you stand to make? Well, this is our published earnings report chart. It shows all of the ranks of our company and what the monthly earnings are. And you know, there are lots of numbers here, but I just want you to concentrate on this monthly average. And let's actually just zero in on those premier numbers. And I want to ask you if you would be willing to give about 10 hours a month for, say, you know, a few months. And there's no guarantees of how much money you're going to make or how successful you're going to be. But if you would follow our plan, you know, with just a little part-time effort, you could be in a premier rank pretty quickly. And I think $1,200, $2,500, you know, close to $6,000 a month, that could really give a family choices. And if you really put your mind to it and you put maybe more of a full-time effort into it, like my husband and I did, then you can reach the elite ranks. We have a blueprint plan of action where you can reach the elite ranks in 24 months or less. But again, it requires hard work, commitment, coachability, consistency. Where do you start? Well, you start with a pack. And if you've been in business for yourself, usually starting your own business is relatively expensive. But with this, it's a low startup cost. You have solid earnings opportunity and you can start part-time. Now, while you can start with just a distributor kit, I would tell you as an elite and a leader in the company that I wouldn't recommend anything less than the Platinum Pack. Why do I recommend this? Because it has all of the products and because historically the greatest percentage of success are the people who have used and started with the Platinum package. $1,250. It represents about a 30% additional savings, and it comes with an all-access ticket to our next corporate event, which in and of itself is worth hundreds of dollars. So the second change, the first change is with activating your health. The second with activating your wealth is because of the concept of leverage. The traditional 40 to 50 plan, you're going to work trading time and production for money. You're going to go to school for 20 years. You're going to work very hard for 40 to 50 years, and you're going to hope that maybe at 65 you can retire. But most people just can't do that. In fact, 95% of people never are able to retire. So, if you're betting on that, you're betting on a 5% plan, not a very good plan. But with leverage, and, again, whether it's with LifeVantage or with another leverage plan, you can take the learning years and put with that 2 to 4 years of solid effort, working with a good company. I think our plan is the best. Being coachable and committed and consistent, then you can live the life you were meant to live. And to me, leverage is the way to go. In fact, I've told our sons, you never depend on a single income. You have to make an investment of time and effort and create a second, third, fourth, or fifth source, and never put all your eggs in one basket. So just in wrapping up, I would just say, if this is the right timing for you to really change your life, you'd have to change your perspectives. You have to be open-minded. And the first change is activating your health. And I would recommend that's the only product in history that reduces oxidative stress 40% in 30 days. And it does it with 100% of the time guarantee for mammals. This Protandim NRF2 slows aging, delays disease, and extends life. It activates your cells, works with the intelligences of your body, not just supplements. It's independently validated, multi-patented, and never, ever duplicated. It's a revolution in anti-aging, optimal health, and longevity. The second change is leveraging your wealth. With exceptional timing with this particular company, you can do that. With this particular product line, you can do that. The compensation is unmatched. The support is phenomenal. We're publicly traded. Our stock is on the rise. We're growing to $1 billion company and more, and you can come along with a simple, duplicable system for quick return on investment and residual income. So get back with the person who invited you. Tell them what interests you most, activating your health or leveraging your wealth, or both. And in closing, I just tell you, the future is in your hands. Think of your why. That's what we were doing. And think about what I just presented to you. And think about if this could be your how. If you agree, get back with the person who invited you and let them know you're ready to take action. You're ready to seize the moment and help change history for yourself, your family, and for the world.